Happy Wednesday, Wolves. Today is April 24th, 2024.
My name is Zima.
And my name is Nathan.
Students and staff wishing to join us in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance, please stand and face the flag.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Let's catch you all up on what's been happening around the school lately.
The blood drive happened recently. Let's send it to Chelsea to learn more.
Last Thursday, NHS held a blood drive in partnership with Vitalic Blood. Even though the majority of the student body at Grandview can donate, that didn't stop 30 heroes from donating enough blood to save a staggering 90 lives.
The process is super easy. First, donors follow the signs to the auxiliary gym where they check in with NHS volunteers. Donors then fill out a questionnaire while waiting for their turn before going behind this privacy curtain to get their blood drawn. Afterwards, they head to this area for monitoring and then grab some snacks before continuing about their day. The whole process is a super quick and easy way to save lives.
Here's what some of the donors had to say.
I just appreciate the fact that my donation, which is about 15-20 minutes of my time, can help save 3 lives, and that just felt impactful.
It's just something that I can do to give back. My husband actually received a lot of blood when he was a little child, so it's something that I just know can help a lot of people.
I'm a regular donator, and I love it. I love saving lives and giving back to families that otherwise wouldn't have their family member alive.
While the donors all had varied reasons as to why they donated blood, they all had one thing in common: helping others.
Your donation helps save 3 lives, so all of your blood is going to hospitals to help, people who have family, children.
When I was in college, we had a student whose younger brother had cancer, and so they were doing regular blood drives and also bone marrow test drives to try and find a donor match. I've just kept up donating.
Donating blood is a great way to save lives. Just one donation can save up to 3 lives.
Imagine it was someone that you knew that was in need of blood in that moment. Imagine if your blood could be the thing that saved that person.
Hopefully, this tradition continues for several years to come, so those who couldn't donate this year have a chance to save lives in the future.
This is Sylvia
and Chelsea
signing off for GVTV.
That really inspired me to give blood next year. What about you?
You know what? I'll try it next year. Something I did try already was the Grandview Art Show. It was awesome.
Yeah, I went too. It was a blast. And so did Devin and David, who have the scoop on what it's about.
Grandview hosted its annual Grand Art Show last night, which included art from graphic design, ceramics, photography, and painting. 2 art teachers, Miss Green and Miss Foster, explained the lengthy process of putting together the Grand Art Show.
The reason that there's artwork all over the school and inside of the library is because we are having what is known as our annual Grand Art Show. This is a chance for Grandview, our feeder elementary, and our feeder middle schools to have a chance to showcase their work in display cases and on walls all over the school. So every grade level is represented here from kindergarten through 12th grade.
So the pieces are selected from all the art teachers. At the end of every project, we go through and we lay out all the artwork and pick however many pieces that were done very well and wow us as teachers.
It was all created during the 2023 to 2024 school year.
So we, every time we finish a project, whether it's in August, September, October, January, we always pull a huge handful of that particular unit and we save it for this very time.
Oh, it's super duper exciting, and it is a lot of work. It's work on the students' part, it's work on the art teachers' part, and then we also have National Art Honor Society, Skills USA, and some NHS students as well who are going to help us put work on the walls, hang it.
It's very rewarding to have a student, first week of school in August and then have them all semester and watch them grow. So I feel like a proud teacher to just honor my students with their work in the library, and I'm just very proud, and it's the best day of the year for us down in the art department.
What an amazing opportunity for not only Grandview students, but for students in feeder elementary and middle schools, for even more people to see their artwork. This is David Santana, signing off for GVTV.
Wow, that's exciting!
And now let's wrap up this section of announcements with the grand evening recap with Ryan and Kylev.
Every year at Grandview, a fundraising event takes place for the various performing arts groups.
So Grand Evening is our big gala event where we bring in all of the ensembles from across the Performing Arts Department.
The annual fundraiser for the entire department.
Everybody performs, small sets, but everybody gets to perform on the same night. And then parents and different people in the community can come in and bid on auction items, both silent auction items and live auction items.
And it ends up being a place where we can not only perform, but then raise a bunch of money to do a really big project for the performing arts.
The past years have ended with great outcomes, keeping this event going.
So this event always ends up being the biggest community draw for the entire year. So we have people that come every year to donate money to Grandview Performing Arts.
We raise around $15,000 to support the needs of the Performing Arts Department.
It's usually super fun. It's rare that we get to see all of the different performing arts groups in the same night. And so parents, I typically think it's one of the parents' favorite nights because they get to see it all and in short little increments. So
the main reason why it's important is because we get to see, students get to see each other perform and they get to support each other. But secondly, Grand Evening is really important because it's our only fundraiser of the whole year. It's how we get to have brand new lights. We get to have a brand new sound system. We have brand new choir shells.
This event is looked upon fondly by various Grandview staff and the community, and it's a very important event for our school and our performing arts.
It raises funds that the district budget could not provide. The district does an amazing job providing a lot for the department and for the school in general.
If we didn't have Grand Evening and have such supportive parents, we wouldn't be as phenomenal as we are today.
This year's event raised around $21,000 for our performing arts groups and left all pleased. This has been Kylev
and Ryan
reporting for GVTV.
Thanks for that great evening update, Ryan and Kylev.
Now, settle in for a heap of upcoming sports events.
Today at 4:15, Grandview has a baseball game versus Overland at home, along with girls lacrosse facing Cherry Creek at the Stutler Bowl today at 8 p.m.
Today, boys lacrosse is a game against CA at Legacy Stadium, also at 8 p.m.
Tomorrow at Grandview, girls tennis faces Cherry Creek at 4 p.m. Don't be late.
Don't forget, Grandview baseball plays Eagle Crest at 4:15.
On Friday, we have boys lacrosse versus Kent Denver at Kent Denver, 4:15.
A game I'm excited for is on Friday. Grandview baseball playing CT at Double Angel Field at game day at 6:30 p.m.
Gonna be honest, I think I'm gonna go for the boys volleyball game versus Legend here at Grandview at 6:30 p.m. on Friday.
Well, we could talk about that later.
No, I think my mind's made up.
Well, yeah, we'll see.
Anyways, moving on, our track and field varsity Twilight qualifiers are up against Eagle Crest on Saturday at the Stutler Bowl. This is an all-day event, people. That was probably a lot to take in. So, Nathan, want to tell us a little bit more about non-sports related news?
Yeah, of course. Hope you all remember Optimism Club backpack drives going on right now. Bring your worn but not torn backpacks to U306 and to donate them to the Ute tribes.
The parent informational meeting, if you want to travel to Galapagos Island, is next Tuesday, April 30th from 6:30 to 7:30 in L212.
Also, Project Unify officer applications are open. Scan the QR code to apply. If that interests you, try to do that as soon as possible.
Now, let's wrap up with the announcements with the rest of sports.
Boys volleyball varsity has a Centennial League challenge all day on Saturday.
Along with girls soccer versus Rocky Mountain at Legacy Stadium at 10 a.m. on Saturday also.
Girls lacrosse plays against Shap at Legacy Stadium, also on Saturday, starting at 12.
Don't forget the girls golf Cherry Creek invite at Overland Golf Course, which is an all-day event on the 29th.
Grandview baseball plays Smoky Hill at home on the 30th at 4:15.
Shortly after, boys volleyball versus Rock Canyon at Grandview starts at 6:30 p.m. Wolves.
Last but not least, girls lacrosse goes up against Rocky Mountain at Timoth Stadium at 7 p.m.
We wish all these sports great luck in their upcoming games.
That's all for this week's announcements.
We are one pack.
Go Wolves!
Go Avs!
And go Nuggets!